COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthonabagidamag COVID ki vaccine kapana लाइसेट असि mari lenaba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngakthok
Adsum Band going on peacefully in all hill districts. Olympian Nilakanta Sharma appointed as Deputy Director of Sports, Sushila Chanu as Assistant Director. US mission in India approves record number of student visas in 2021. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. I'm your host HEMABATI giving you the news and updates for the day. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. 24 hours total shutdown in all the hill districts of Manipur called by the All Tribal Students Union Manipur Adsum going on peacefully with no report of any untoward incident happened till filing of this report. The ban has disrupted vehicular movements, closed all business establishments during the day. Addressing media persons at Senapati, S.R. Andrea, General Secretary Adsum, sincerely appreciated and thanked all the tribal leaders, student leaders, women leaders and all the tribal populace for extending support positively to the 24 hours total shutdown called by the Adsum. To express resentment over the discriminatory act of the state government's refusal to table Manipur Hill Area's ADC Bill 2021 in the ongoing State Assembly session, the Office of the Tribal Students Adsum placed on record to the public making clarification that the recommendations made by the Hill Area Committee is not to divide the state but a bill to take up equal development between the hills and the valley of the state.
Any recommendation of the Hill Areas Committee says the state government should normally give effect to it, or otherwise, if the state government feels that Hill Areas Committee recommendation is not competent to make such recommendation, bill to governor refer to bill discuss assembly Autonomous District Council Bill 2021 Hill Areas Committee recommend bill state government Masiki bill assembly session discuss as a tribal organization this is very unfortunate. This is unconstitutional, I would say, at Sumna through the media coming.
More than 200 goods-laden trucks are reportedly stranded at Maugate due to the total shutdown. The 24-hour total shutdown supporters included All Naga Students Association Manipur Ansam, KSOGHQ and its district branches, Gangte Students Organization, Zau Students Association, Paite Tribe Council, Comrem Students Association, Mar Students Association, Zomi Chief Association, Kuki Chief Council, Manipur and Sardar Hills Chief Association from Churachandpur and Kangpokpe districts. The Chandal Naga People's Organization Chandal, Naga Women's Union Chandal, Naga Students Union Chandal and Naga Chief Association Chandal from Chandal district. Joint Tribe Council Tamenglong, Joint Tribe Students Association Tamenglong, and Ziliarong Students Union Manipur in Tamenglong District. The Naga People's Organization NPO Senapati District, Women's Association SDWA Senapati District, Students Association SDSA and its federating units in Senapati District. The Tangkul Naga Long TNL, Tangkul Chief Association TWNL, Tangkul Women's Union TSL, Tangkul Students Union TKS and the Tangkul Youth Organization TMNL in Ukhrul District. The Naga Students Union also successfully carried out the total shutdown at Chandel District in solidarity to the proposed 24-hour total shutdown called by the ADSUM in the entire hill districts of Manipur today. The district wore deserted looks as shops and markets including Chandel District Headquarters Zafo Bazaar remains closed and vehicles also remains off the road due to the shutdown except for emergency services. Volunteers of Naga Students Union Chandel also blocked Palel Chandel Road at Liwa Changning.
With the support of all the CSOs and the peoples of the hill area, has called this 24 hours total shutdown. And if the government still refuses to fulfill our demand, we will still continue our agitation.
24-hour total shutdown in the hill districts of Manipur by all Tribal Student Union Manipur ADSUM commenced from August 22 midnight on the acknowledgement of Autonomous District Council Bill 2021 in the Assembly. The shutdown was carried out well in Moray KSO Moray Block with the Moray Block volunteers closing the shops and blocking the roads in the town market as well as near Chikim village Imalairambi Shrine along the Imphal Moray Road. Post offices and banks were also closed with the stoppage of vehicles coming from Imphal. Speaking to media persons, Kuki Student Organization Moray Block General Secretary Min Vaipai said that the band was called in the hill districts of Manipur on the refusal of the acknowledgement of Hill Area Committee's proposal to bring about the Autonomous District Council Bill 2021 in the Assembly.
The ADC Bill 2021, the HAC Hill Area Committee proposed to table in the cabinet, but that has been turned down from the cabinet. That's why to show our unhappiness and to show that we support ADSUM KSO Moray Block also support by observing this full lockdown.
The Hill Area Committee HAC to bring the Manipur Hill Area's Autonomous District Council 2021 to the public domain even after the state cabinet rejected the bill is highly questionable. It deliberately aimed at stirring public movement by misleading the general public with their agenda to virtually bifurcate the state into two separate entities, said Kundal Ketrimayum, advisor of All Assam Manipur Youths Association, AMYA. Kunal termed that HAC is not the right authority to adopt a bill and move the same. The committee adopted the bill and tried to force its way through by any means to instigate the public to attend its hidden agenda. At the time of adopting the bill, HAC must have a clean knowledge that the bill will not pass the state cabinet since its sole aim was to bifurcate the state into two administrative divisions with almost equal power and functions. Kundal further said, we the Manipuris with the population of about 6 lakhs living across Barak Alley and Brahmaputra Valley of Assam would not, should not and must not sit idle and remain a mute spectator. ADSUM or any other organization with vested interest tries to make the political vendetta to disintegrate the state of Manipur.
Very centrally, high prajasing do the Madu Tobiga Madu so other Kanba steps local and please don't create any political vendetta on the strength of the new bill, which is actually not legible enough as long as the popular government of Manipur exists. So I request CKLIC also not to create any type of chaos and vendetta deliberately to bifurcate the state. I will say, Hazini, Masia Mona, Mazumba, Leva, Namata, Leva, and Fondra, Aboriginal Busse, Monpine, Mona Bigano.
The Demand Committee on Creation of Autonomous District Councils DCC-ADCS of newly created 4 hill districts of Manipur, namely Kamjong, Tengnopal, Phraiswal and None, expressed their appreciation to Chief Minister of Manipur Nongthombam Biren for his effort to bring about equal development both in the hills and the valleys of the state, stating that the creation of separate ADCs to the newly created 4 hill districts of Manipur was the historic gift to the tribal people of the 4 new hill districts. The committee also stated that Chief Minister N. Biren had been executing many programs and policies to bridge the gap between the hill people and the valley people, mentioning the Go to Village was one of the exemplary program of the government of Manipur under the leadership of Chief Minister N. Biren that really concerned for the welfare and convenience of the downtrodden and the elderly people living away from the advanced towns and cities. The conduct of cabinet meeting in the Hill District's headquarters of Manipur was a benefiting reply to the previous successive Congress misruled in Manipur that alienated and made a great divide between them. The committee further stated that peace was restored to the people with the relentless effort rendered by the present BJP-led government under the leadership of N. Biren. Kanglei Imalup KIL objected the tabling of any bill that could lead to the disintegration of Manipur, says a press release issued by El Shanta Publicity KIL. The release demanded that the legislatures of the state should refrain from tabling the Manipur Hill Area's Autonomous District Council Bill 2021, which are underway to be passed in the current session of the Legislative Assembly. In the event of failure to comply with the warning, KIL is fully geared up to fight against the act in collaboration with leading civil societies of the valley, read by a statement issued by the group. The release also throws light on how the tabling of such bills could lead to the disintegration of the state, shattering the age-old works of our forefathers who believed in the idea of a peaceful coexistence and equitable sharing. The group also continues that the bill not only duplicates almost all the provisions of the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution, which is not acceptable to the majority population of the state, but also contains maximum provisions and objectives of the contentious Naga Autonomous Territorial Council and the Kuki Autonomous Territorial Council, which the Manipur people have been opposing. Tokyo Olympics hockey player bronze medalist Nilakanta Sharma and Sushila Chanu felicitated today at Classic Grande organized by Manipur Hockey. Speaking on the occasion, Kakching AC MLA M. Rameshwar said the Chief Minister emphasizes and supports the development of sports infrastructure and various other branches and fields related to sports. MLA Rameshwar further said that in life, if we are to succeed, we need to focus on a set goal. Our state has always found it difficult to successfully continue any work when it comes to a team. In this field of sports, there is not only the need for government intervention, but also the focus should be on seeking and supporting sponsorships from successful companies to help bring forward good players, and there is also a need to construct a roadmap for more players to step forward.
How they can become our sponsor permanently, so that whatever our player requires, they are able to give the fund. Sarkar ki masagi process sometimes it may take time. But when we players or coaches, our whatever training that is required in the field requires immediate fund. Who will sponsor? Akoina hudo mani, akoina semak paponi, adu arabadi madu ki potugi. Darkar oiba attribute khara akoi de yaung bane hamsi khangbadai ngasi hockey ji kanna pustong na honare. Sri Narendra Modi na kari gidamta Manipur da yamna maruiba. Why even though Laijanungi mani naraki lera pitak na mangan chawni. Manipur is very small in terms of geography, but why it is being given importance? Because the rich art and culture and the tradition and the history and the legacy that we have, very few states in India has got. We need to do two things. Akoi state song se kangbai se akoi sari identity kangbadar katai.
Speaking as the chief guest of the program, Hockey India President Ningombam Gyanendro said, with the target to produce more hockey players, the government announced to set up AstroTurf in 16 districts of the state. Also that, due to the current COVID pandemic situation, though the government had halted the distribution of hockey sticks in many districts, the Manipur Hockey Association is working hard towards the goal, coaching players regardless of being hill or valley people. In Jiribam district alone, 200 players are counted to be training at the moment. He stated that players of Manipur have always excelled in sports.
We can expect some good fridge credit when the issue is the Lakane of a power. Aduna, I could have something deliver. We Manipur, the coach river, can also the Messiki, Saba, Sidet in Mirva, one we share member, Limit of Manipur, labor, sports organization, state organization, sing as the solely voluntary organization, Jack Kaira, Paisa Tiraga, and Shimba, at the government to some extent, the assistant people, assistant financial assistant people. Aduna, the Chalai Badu, Bakano, Basiki cannot see the Kogi, Kasiki, Tibiba, Kanome, Finaikoina, Equi Manipur, Mangil Harman, Ki, Salushi, Masing and Potoknobagi, Kanakan Bao, Makwan Bakal Kutiki, Toman Balas and Changar Pomotanta, Sumishodana. We support opinion with asset for going to
The felicitation program also witnessed the presence of Manipur hockey patron member Dr. THW, Olympian Thoiba and many other key members. Hockey Olympians from the state Nilakanta Sharma and Sushila Chanupukrambam took charge as Deputy Director and Assistant Director respectively in the Youth Affairs and Sports Department. Olympians Nilakanta Sharma and Sushila Chanu joined their new services in presence of Manipur Minister Letpao Haukip, department officials and their families. This has been informed by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Shanglapam Nilakanta Sharma was a part of the Indian hockey team which won a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics. Nilakanta Sharma was a midfielder in the Indian men's hockey team. Team India created history by winning the bronze medal at Olympics after 41 years. The Indian team beat Germany 5-4 to claim the bronze medal at Tokyo Olympics. Sushila was a part of the Indian women hockey team which lost to Great Britain 3-4 in the match for the bronze medal in Tokyo Olympics. Sushila Chanupukrambam was one of the midfielders in the Indian women hockey team. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Admission open, admission open. Admission open for Central Academy, Kabam Lamkai, Chumbraithong, Manipur, affiliated to CBSE Delhi on the number 1230025. Achievements: year 2019-20, Class 10, Class 12 pass percentage 99%, 2020-21, Class 10, Class 12 pass percentage 100%. Special features: students securing 80% and above in Class 10 exam, free admission; students securing 90% and above in Class 10 exam, free admission with free supply of textbook. Last date of admission 31 August 2021. New session is starting from last week of August 2021.
Admission open. Uripok Lai Khurembi Lekai Council Brota Laiba Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur da affiliate Toba Competitive Success Academy gi session 2021-22 gi Class 11 Science ki admission hauzare. Manipur gi tongan ba school amadi college ki maming lairaba oza singna takpi tambigadawri bani. Special features da ason ba mahairoi sing nomaijing numit yauna suti numit singda extra class ta thagani. Biometric attendance system ga loinana audio visual class ta thagani. Nupi macha amadi nupa macha gi tongan ba hostel gi khudong chabasu thamzari. Position holder amadi meritorious students singi oiba special scholarship ka loinana mark wang na fangba mahairoi singi tongan ba khudong chaba kaya su thamzari. COVID pandemic na maram oiraga admission fee lupa lising ahumda amadi tuition fee na thada lupa chatrukta hanthazari. Mode of selection, screening, counseling, mode of admission, online class will commence from 16 August 2021. Kupamarol gidamak ngasi maglengsin birao Competitive Success Academy Uripok Lai Khurembi Lekai Kangsup Road Imphal West.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjaningai oiraba, mahi tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, icha gi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu. Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Saraswati Charitable Trust, BSc Forensic Science, BE Cybercrime Security, Diploma in Pharmacy, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Radio Imaging Technology, BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Diploma in MLT, RIT, ODT, Dialysis Tamnabagidamak, Manipur gi mapanda chatrabasu yaragani. Manipur University da affiliate tauduna Pharmacy Council of India amadi Ministry of HRD New Delhi ne approve tauraba 100% job oriented oiraba Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangai da course sing ase English ngani kunmathoi kunithoi gi session da tamnabagidamak admission hojare. Hena kupamol gidama contact tobiu Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangai aikhogi contact number 9856 575 163 natraga 9402 233 554.
Welcome back. ELITETV English News here with you with more news and updates. India today officially registered the lowest number of new coronavirus cases in the last 160 days, the Health Ministry data says. The Daily Health Bulletin says that the number of new COVID-19 infections have gone down below the 30,000 mark. The government data says that India on Monday registered 25,072 new coronavirus cases. The number of active cases has also seen a consistent decline. The Health Ministry update says that India has 3,33,924 active cases right now. This figure is the lowest in the last 155 days. The nation's recovery rate has also bettered. At 97.63%, India sees the highest recovery rate since March 2020. In a good sign, the recoveries across India were much higher than the new cases. In the last 24 hours, 44,157 patients were cured of COVID-related ailment, the official data said. Mizoram reported 4 more COVID-19 deaths and 292 new positive cases in the last 24 hours. With the new cases, Mizoram's positive tally increased to 52,472 on Monday. According to the latest COVID-19 bulletin released by the Department of Information and Public Relations, Mizoram on Monday morning, of the new cases, 12 cases were found positive for the virus during TrueNet test, 280 were detected positive during rapid antigen test. There was no test of any sample for RT-PCR tests at Zoram Medical College, ZMC, on Sunday as it was a holiday. Mizoram's positivity rate stood at 13.95% on Monday. Of the total cases, 27,110 are male and 25,362 are female. The deadly disease has claimed the lives of a total of 200 patients in Mizoram so far. Meghalaya on Monday reported 3 more COVID-19 deaths and 305 new positive cases in the last 24 hours. With the new cases, Meghalaya's COVID-19 positive tally increased to 74,070 on Monday. On Monday, a total of 434 people who were earlier infected by COVID-19 recovered from the disease. With these, a total of 69,859 people have recovered from the deadly disease in the state so far. The disease has claimed the lives of a total of 1,281 people in Meghalaya. Meghalaya currently has a total of 2,930 active COVID-19 cases. Meghalaya on Sunday reported 9 COVID-19 deaths and 317 positive cases. Meghalaya's COVID-19 positive tally stood at 73,765 till Sunday. On Sunday, a total of 382 people recovered from the disease. Commonwealth Vocational University, Makaunga Hahake, Kingdom of Tonga, awarded Doctor of Philosophy Honorary Doctorate Award 2021 to social activist Ketrimayum Tama Devi of Kongpal Mamang Sabalaikai. Ketrimayum Tama Devi, popularly known as Ketri Tama, is the daughter of late Ketrimayum Amor Singh and Ketrimayum Ungbi Achobi Devi. Commonwealth Vocational University awarded Ketri Tama the Honorary Doctorate Award in recognition to her dedication and various welfare works for the people as a social activist during 30 years of period. Ketri Tama, who is also Imphal East Jilla Parishad Upa Adaksha, was born on 1st April 1975 at Kongpal Sabalaikai. She completed her bachelor's degree on commerce subject from Osmania University, Hyderabad in 1995 and master's degree on the same subject from Manipur University in 1998. Socio and Cultural Organization Marup and Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF, Tripura branch of Tripura's Meitei Khunjau Lalching Maru, jointly observed the 30th Language Remembrance Day as a part of remembering the day Manipuri language was included in the 8th schedule on 20th of August 1992. The observance witnessed the presence of Manipur Sahitya Parishad Tripura General Secretary Languljam Birmangul, Marup Organization Advisor Ningombam Modhu Singha, and NIT Agartala Assistant Professor Anuradha Nongmaithem, Takhel Leirang Editor TH Nilkumar, and Ngangom Madhumangul as Chief Guests, President and Guest of Honors respectively. Thangta performance and other traditional dances were the main highlight of the observance. Marup Organization and Patriotic Writers Forum Tripura Advisor Ningombam Pranoi said that Marup Organization has been observing 20 August 1992 as Language Day at Tripura Lalshimaru every year. Ningombam Pranoi also encouraged the Meiteis living in Tripura to speak Meiteilon and said that our language will vanish if we do not speak our mother language. We should save our language and script together. Languljam Birmangul said we should strive towards getting our mother tongue to the level of classical language. A combined team of NAB Police Station and a team of Singjamai Police Station arrested 2 persons from Kanchipur area near Haijingang Supermarket along National Highway 2 yesterday around 2:50 p.m. The arrested persons has been identified as 30-year-old Muhammad Feroz Khan, son of Muhammad Hefazuddin, and 22-year-old Imran Khan, son of late Abdullah, both residents of Moray, Ward number 5, Muslim Nagar, Mayailekai, Technopole district. According to police sources, the combined team seized one Maruti van bearing registration number AS01DA3148, silver in color, and 2 carton boxes suspected to be COVID-19 vaccine medicines, which contain 48 numbers of packets written as Desrem RX Remdesivir for injection 100 mg vial, lyophilized powder of injection for IV infusion, discard unused portion single dose vial sterile, 100 numbers of bottles written as SII ChAdOx1 and COV19 coronavirus vaccine recombinant Covishield 5 ml 10 doses, which were for transporting to foreign country Myanmar through Moray. On further questioning, the arrestees disclosed that the seized items were handed over to them at Hatta by one 23-year-old Shubham Kumar Anand, son of Rabindra Prasad Gupta of Kathiar Pratapganj, Bihar at present, BT Road, Rupmahal Tank, Imphal. The combined team also called up Shubham Kumar and arrested him on the spot at around 3:40 p.m. A case has been registered at Singjamai Police Station for further investigation, the source added. LKYDA Club COVID-19 Warrior under the auspices of Ngashipam Rakeshwar of Laifam Kunau under the jurisdiction of Haingang AC distributed essential household items to 20 families of micro-containment zone today. Rice was also distributed under the PMGKY Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana to the families affected due to COVID pandemic. Ngasepam Rakeshwar further assured the people that LKYDA Club will continue to distribute the items to the families from the containment zone that were missed out today. Now it's time for a short break. Once again, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Admission open Kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West ki Class 11 Science amadi Arts ki Academic Session 2021 ki admission hauzare. School asi angang sing na mahai masing tambagidi yam na mapam saraba ingna chikna lairaba school amani chahi khudingi afava satra satri kaya puthokpagi dama Asia Today na West Public School with Academic Excellence in Manipur piduna ikai kumna khraba school amasuni satra sing na online class yawbada hena khudong chana bagi dama 60% and above setpa Satra Singda 4G tablet asi ahanba admission tauba Satra Chani Fawada Kudong Chaba Pizagani Masiga Iroinana Chatliva Session 2021-22 asiki class nursery dagi class 9 Fawagi admission Taubi Hauduna Amadi Anoba admission Taubi Ningba Singsu 4G tablet Fawagi Kudong Chaba Pizagani Hena Akupa Marol Gidama Principal Kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West Tanabiu Contact number 9366167165 Natraga 9366412934.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNACO School, excellence in education.
Heritage Convent Higher Secondary School, nurturing talents for tomorrow. Admission open for Standard 11 Science. A fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus, highly qualified and experienced faculty, state-of-art digital classroom, well-maintained book bay, well-equipped science laboratories, located in the heart of Imphal. Aura career launcher for NEET, JEE and Foundation. Hostel to be launched soon. Eligibility, Class 10 pass. Admission criteria, first come first serve basis and screening by the management. Also, we are providing introductory offers. Last date of admission 2nd September. Apply now. For more details, please visit our website www.heritageconvent.com.
Welcome back. More news and updates. 3 iron SAS rifles of the Meghalaya police, which were snatched by agitating youths from police personnel on August 15, have been recovered. The 3 rifles were recovered by a team of Meghalaya Fire and Emergency Services Department after an extensive search at the Umkra River in Shillong. The search operation for the 3 rifles was conducted based on an anonymous letter that a local newspaper in Shillong and East Khasi Hills SP received. The guns were recovered from below the Umpoliu Bridge over the Umkra River in Shillong. The letter, which is believed to have been written by an elderly person, had stated that he, the writer, and his friends had took the rifles from the teenagers and threw it in the river. As elders, they feared that these kids might misuse the guns. So they took the guns from them and threw them in the Umkra River, the letter read. The National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) has issued notices to the Centre, Assam and Mizoram governments over the violent border clash between the 2 northeastern states in July. The rights panel stated that grave violation of human rights took place in the Assam-Mizoram border. Acting on a complaint by one Muhammad Inzamul Haqi of Assam, the NHRC on Sunday issued notices to the Union Home Secretary and the Chief Secretaries of Assam and Mizoram. The NHRC asked them to file their reports within 4 weeks. The Commission has considered the matter. The facts of the case are disturbing. The allegations made in the complaint are serious in nature, involving deaths and injuries to public servants. The case, therefore, involves a grave violation of human rights of the deceased and injured. Such type of cases are viewed very seriously by the Commission. In these circumstances, let a notice be sent as per the details of the proceedings. Accordingly, notices were issued and the matter will be put up before the full Commission after 4 weeks. At least 6 Assam police personnel and a civilian were killed and more than 50 people injured in a violent border clash between the 2 northeastern states on July 26. The United States Mission in India is pleased to announce that its embassy and consulates approved more student visa applications in 2021 than ever before, despite the global COVID-19 pandemic. Through these efforts, more than 55,000 students and exchange visitors are boarding planes to study in the United States, and more students are being approved every day. The U.S. mission looks forward to another great student season as it facilitates study for spring semester students over the coming few months. Interested students can also participate in the upcoming Education USA University virtual fairs to be held on Friday, August 27 for prospective graduate students and Friday, September 3 for prospective undergraduate students. These fairs provide a unique opportunity for Indian students to engage with U.S. university representatives and Education USA advisors to better understand the wide spectrum of educational opportunities available in the United States. As the summer student rush dissipates, the mission will turn its energy and effort to other visa categories. Now, before we wind up for the day, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Atsum Bandh going on peacefully in all hill districts. Olympian Nilakanta Sharma appointed as Deputy Director of Sports, Sushila Chanu as Assistant Director. And US mission in India approves record number of student visas in 2021. Now that's all with the news and updates for the day. Thank you and have a good night.